This is our lesson number 63 in our Sapphire Kingdom Gemology YouTube channel. We are learning here today how to see a gem with 10x triplet loupe. This is very important lesson, I think. 10x triplet loupe. Triplet is the standard and 10x is the magnification. So the 10x triplet loupe is very important when we are watching the stone. So I have added already a lesson explaining what is 10x loupe, triplet loupe. Triplet is the standard. The triplet loupe is with the three lenses joined together to adjust, to remove the all unwanted colors, and it will send the gem color only to your eye. So this 10x triplet loupe is very expensive, but it is compulsory for the gem business. If you are not subscribed yet, please subscribe and give share to our youth, because these lessons are free of charge. It is a gift from me to our youth. You need to learn well, writing a note, learn well, and join to gem industry. Now I am moving to the next part. Although the next lesson is heated lessons, I will present the most important part now, prioritizing a timely need, and then begin with it. Let's use the 10x triplet loupe. Loupe means lens. Lens means loupe. How to see a gem with the 10x loupe. Inside the lesson, it is here. Now, this is the 10x triplet loupe. I used two kind of lenses to mention you. 18 millimeter diameter, 10x triplet, little bit smaller. When open, you can use any out of these. When you open the lens, you can see a hole in between these two plates. There is a hole. When we close the lens, that hole fills with the lens. So we have to open this, and your forefinger needs red color arrow shows where is the place you have to send your forefinger. Now, this is you. Think this is you. If this is you, when you turn in to my side, when you turn your face into my side, I am in front of the laptop. So your right hand is this. Your left hand is this. You can use any of the hand as you wish. But I think this is your right hand and this is your left hand. I use this is right and this is left. You can change. Now, this is your right hand. Use your forefinger. This is the forefinger and this is the thumb finger, thumb. Send your forefinger through this hole and touch with the thumb. Then you can touch the plate, lens plate. Clasp it on either side with your thumb and forefinger. Then you can touch the loop like this. Then next thing is, there are three keys. This is the first key. Remember, there are three keys. First key is hand contact. This is your right hand with the loop. This is your left hand with the tweezer, lock tweezer. The tweezer is locked with the stone. Here, the tweezer is locked with the stone. So stone is free. Tweezer is locked. So you can change the tweezer. You can turn the tweezer. The facet, table facet is facing the lens. Table facet is facing the lens. You have to keep both lens and the tweezer parallel to each other. The distance between both lens and the tweezer is 1.5 inches, maybe. Not more than 1.5 inches. You have to Keep it parallel, and remember you have to touch both hands together, keeping this touchness. It is acting as one object. Both hands are touched. Your elbow is here on the table, stable. Now you are in stable. Light is there. Your two hands are stable. Then hand contact is the first key. Keep yourself stable. Then once you are in fixed position, turn loop and the stone rotating your hands so that the lens is facing you, and bring your face into the loop. After that, hand contact is the key. Turn 90 degrees, these both contacted hands like this. You are turning it 90 degrees, then the loop comes to your face side. Then the face, then the loop, then finally the stone. Those are the order. So once you are in a fixed position, turn loop and the stone rotating your hands so that the lens is facing you, and bring your face into the loop. With the minor adjustment, now you should be in focus. With the minor adjustment of, I told you 1.5 inches, the distance must be. Then after that, you have to bring the stone little bit slowly close to the loop. Then you can focus it when it is near 1 inch. The distance near 1 inch, you can see it properly. See. Next thing is keeping the tongues and the loop completely parallel to one another to get the inch distance. Now the distance is 1 inch nearly. Keeping the tweezer and loop completely parallel to each other to maintain a distance of 1 inch. This is the lens hand, but the both hands are acting like one unit. You have to, when you rotate this, after rotating, you have to touch your face with this right hand. You have to touch the face with both hands. Then you are touching your right hand into the face like this. Now you are focusing it into 1 inch. Then you can see properly the stone's details. Then hand is touching the face, the last key. Hand is touching the face. Lens hand is touching the face. Lens hand is touching the other hand also. All are now as one object. You can rotate the stone only. Hand is touching the face. That other eye is also open. The next thing is you have to open both eyes. Don't close any eye. You have to open both eyes and look through the loop. When the buyer is watching your stone through the lens, what is watching? What is he watching? Do you know it? I think no. You think he is watching your stones? He is watching your stones inclusions. No, that is false. He is watching your stones facet meetings first. Facet meetings first. Then the second thing is facet polishing. He is watching facet polishing. Facet meetings must be pinpoint facet meetings. Facet polishing must be very great polish. Then remember another thing. Table should be 50%, minimum 50% out of the stone's face. If the stone face is 100%, table should be 50%. Actually, 50 to 60% is the face, table size. I mentioned it earlier in my lessons, in gem cutting lessons. Ideal cut lesson, check it. Then if it is little smaller than 50%, I can see some stones, lot of stones are cutting with 40% or small table area. So buyer knows we are using small table area to cover the crown facets, covering the inclusions and everything inside the stone. So when we watching through the small table, you can hide everything and you can tell when it is watching through the table, nothing to see. So buyer knows that. So buyer is always asking, I don't need the small tables. I need minimum 50% table space. So remember it also. After that, he is watching inclusions. Now you know very well that. Now face is touching, my hand is touching my face. My hand is touching my face and my other eye is also open. The length, distance between these two stone and the lens is 1 inch. Lens and the tweezer is parallel to each other. These are the key points we discuss. My hand is touching my face and my other eye also open. See, both eyes are open. Hand is touching the face. And both hands are touching and acting like one unit. Your face, both hands are keeping together. It is acting like one unit. See, this is the way both eyes are open. This hand is touching, lens hand is touching the face, and the distance between this is 1 inch. Both are parallel to each other. These are the key points. Then you can easily see the stone. Use this lesson and try it in your table. If the stone is very big, you don't need a tweezer. You can hold the stone with your both fingers, thumb finger and the forefinger. You can use both fingers instead of your tweezer. It is for big stones. You can watch it. So try this and get the experience. If it is this kind of a lens you are using, this is the way. But this is very, very stable position than this. When it is watching like this, your vision is this is. Through the lens, your vision is this. Subscribe, give a like and share. Let's learn more about Sapphire crystal forms in the next lesson. Then you will gain rich knowledge. We will meet in Sapphire crystal lesson number 64. Always follow the lesson number. Write down a note in your book and study that note well. You win. We are meeting on next